Hey guys, it's Benji here, formerly known as LOD. You guys probably don't even remember who I am. I haven't uploaded any videos or done any content. I've barely streamed. I've barely really done anything for the past few years, I would say. But basically, I've spent the last year playing on Golden Guardians Academy.
I never asked you how your love life is
And
going.
before that, I took a year off. Before that, I played LCS for a couple years. Before that, I played Challenger. I've had a really long career, I would say around 8 years. You know, I've been playing just as long as everybody who started in Season 1, and even though I didn't compete at the top level for the entire time, and I didn't manage to win any significant trophies, I still had a long and felt like for me like a fruitful career. It's honestly been a really great experience, and it helped sort of like shape the person that I have become today. You know, moving out of my like pretty small town in British Columbia, moving to LA, living in Vegas, NorCal, going all over the world, visiting Korea. It's honestly been such a great experience, but I'm starting to feel kind of like the year that I took off from competing was really a step in the right direction for me. I really enjoyed the time off, but I didn't use it very productively. My entire focus was kind of just getting back to a level where I felt comfortable competing again. But I did that, and you know, I felt really good. But then going into Golden Guardians Academy, we ended up getting 9th place in Summer Split, and then replacing half the roster and getting new infrastructure, and we're still only able to get 8th place. I'm not sure that one person can really be blamed for that, but as a team we were unable to sort of like mesh together, and we were unable to get good results, which it doesn't really matter losing in academy too much. There's no like significant impact. There's no worlds, it's just playoffs. But obviously for the ego, like for your pride, it feels really good to win. And yeah, I mean it really it really sort of changes your perception of yourself a little bit. So I've pretty much decided that I'm going to take some time off from competing, but I'm going to do it right this time, and I want to focus on making content and streaming. I've always had a lot of ideas in my head about things that I feel like aren't really covered too well by a lot of people. Not to knock on anyone, but most YouTube channels for League are just, you know, stream highlights and just full VODs and stuff like that. But I'm hoping to either get good at editing myself or find a editor that sort of shares the same vision as me for what I want to do. Obviously I'm hoping to like do stream highlights and entertaining stuff like that as well, but I pretty much just want to do like some sort of like educational stuff, guides, all that, and just see what I enjoy doing. I really used to enjoy making guides and videos and streaming a lot when I was younger, and I kind of just want to try it again. I mean, it's literally been like 7 years since I did that. I was streaming way back when I was like 15 years old, 22 now, so I think I'm pretty much going to take a year off and just give that a go. Right now I'm like considering moving to the East Coast, going to Toronto, living in Toronto for a little bit, just to play on a bit lower ping, and kind of trying to like find fun in the game again. I feel like the game is honestly at one of the best points that it's ever been in terms of entertainment. Solo queue on the other hand, maybe the complete opposite for North America, but people have always complained about that, so you know, whether you get diamonds on your team, master, challenger, whatever, like I really feel like the game right now is super fun, and there's a lot of variation in what you can play, and it's a lot more fast paced than it used to be. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of chill and play the game as much as possible and see where it leads me. I don't plan to like retire completely, and I'm definitely interested in competing in the future if I get a good offer, but the way the academy system is currently set up is a little bit rough. It doesn't, as I said, it doesn't really reward winning. There's no incentive to win or build like a super winning team. Not to say that we didn't try to do that on Golden Guardians. We had a lot of great players on the roster, but just in general, like compared to Challenger, right? When an org signs up to play in Challenger and invests all this money, like $500,000, $1 million, whatever, gets a house, pays all these players salary, it's like there's so much on the line. There's like a multi-million-dollar LCS spot on the line that you're fighting for, and you're fighting to take other people's jobs. It's such an intense experience, and vice versa. If you're in relegations, it's like, you know, you need to be on top of your game or you're gonna lose your org at this spot. It's a lot of pressure, and it kind of fuels, I feel like it fuels the competition a little bit. But right now in LCS, because of, you know, franchising is only like a year and a half in, and not everyone has sort of gotten into their groove yet. The LCS is extremely top heavy. I think the top 3 or 4 teams are extremely competitive, maybe top 5 even, but the bottom 5 teams, whether they just don't have enough budget or the correct staff in place, it feels like they don't really know what they're doing compared to previous orgs, because previous orgs had to usually fight their way in, and when you fight your way in, it's like it takes a certain level of scouting and team building knowledge, stuff like that. But that's not to say franchising is bad. I just think obviously everybody needs some more time to work themselves out. All the orgs need more time to figure things out, and that's apparent in the fact that, you know, slots are supposedly being bought, sold, whatever, as is the case with Optic or Clutch or all the rumors. I don't know anything actually, but I've just seen the rumors obviously. And yeah, honestly, I wouldn't really mind stepping away from the competitive scene for a bit, all the drama and stress of competing, and I just really want to stream for you guys. And I know that I've kind of neglected all my fans for such a long time and haven't really put a lot of thought or time into talking to my fans like I used to, but I'm hoping to really like build up that relationship again and kind of get to know what fans I have left and like do a lot for you guys, because honestly, you guys are the reason I got here to begin with. All the support that I got over the years, in my 8 or 9 years of playing the game, was really what fueled me to keep going. You know, my family rooting me on, and of course my fans. So yeah, obviously this is just such a rough thing. I didn't script this at all. I just kind of am winging it, but just want you guys to know I'm gonna be back in the content creation world, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm just gonna give it a go. So I really appreciate if you guys watch any of my stuff and check out my streams. I'm gonna be consistently doing it, so yeah, you can see me around, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace.